I don't. It doesn't matter to. Yeah, National Guard.
Who's the National Guard down there? Okay, Alyssa wants to play. She don't want to hear politics anymore.
It's cool. We don't need to talk politics.
Hey, when I'm on here and Alyssa's not, we'll talk politics.
I mean, I still like everybody. I don't care what you are. We'll just have different political beliefs. You know what I mean?
Alyssa's not liberal either. She's more in the middle. She just does not like.
Yeah.
She doesn't like Trump as a person.
I understand that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some things that he's done that I don't agree with. As far as like when it comes to like nature reserves and stuff like that, I believe you shouldn't be allowed to build on. But you know, people in his cabinet feel that land is land; it can be built on. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
There's a couple things I don't agree with him on. But damn sure not gonna vote for someone who sold a fifth of our raw uranium to make nuclear weapons with to Russia, and vote for a female like that. There's no way in hell I'm gonna do that.
Right. Now I would vote if Melania ran after Trump is that option.
She wouldn't be allowed to though.
Not Melania,
Ivanka. Yeah, Ivanka could, but yeah.
Not Melania. Melania cannot.
And I feel if he had a screenwriter or a typewriter at the time when he said something about when he said that thing about Mexico, about what he said, if he had worded that a little bit differently, like people that are coming from South America into New Mexico or into Mexico and sneaking across our border are coming in, and those are some of the criminals because Mexico has a southern border wall. And nobody says anything about that. Not just that, the Great Wall of China is the most popular border wall in history, and it's not looked at how people look at our border, and it's just stupid. Because every country should have a border wall around its country from parts where certain countries like from Mexico has to worry about South Africans, because South Africans will just fucking kill you because they're just fucking nuts. They're like drunk Russians.
Alright, I'll let you get back to playing with Alyssa. We'll talk politics. When she's not on here, we'll talk politics.
Sounds good, bro.
Alright, bro.
Alright, later.
I'm back.
Alright.
I hear it every day from that guy. I hear it every day from Steven.
My wife hears it too. But my wife, she hated Trump in the very, very beginning when everything was being said. Same with like her brother. Her brother still doesn't. Her brother fucking hates him. And I mean, my wife's black, and she just sees the shit that I'm like, well, look at it this way, and I point things out, and she's like, yeah, I don't understand things, like the the anti-gunners and gun control, where 2 weeks ago they were eating Tide Pods and dabbing Tide Pods and fucking drinking laundry detergent.
No, I feel you on that. I mean, when it comes, I don't like him as an individual. I just, his behavior is kind of unappealing to me.
Yep, and that's what everyone doesn't like.
I understand the economics. I know that he's going to help the economy. I know there's a lot of things that he will do. For me, it's mostly just social issues, just because that.
Yeah. And I mean,
that's really the hardest part for me. But unfortunately, social issues are tied with,
current
economic
events.
issues, which is silly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel, economically speaking, in our country, as far as, can anybody answer why we buy so many cars from Japan, so many products from fucking Japan and China, and we don't make a condition off that really because of our shitty trade deal?
Yeah.
That like.
No, I totally agree. I mean, I fall somewhere in the middle. I mean, I certainly, I did not want Hillary to be president.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And I'm all for a woman, but I wasn't for that particular woman.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But, I mean,
I just probably sit down. I might not even like the dude personally. I might have a conversation with him, like, man, why did I vote for him? But president is.
your speaker's cutting in and out.
Like, I didn't like Obama because of things he did, but I did like the fact that he preserved the nature reserves. and certain national monuments.
You know, I mean, we're never going to have anyone we just either fully love. I mean, it's going to be impossible. It's just like any other person in our life. I just wanted to help the minority, like protect the minority rights.
I think everybody that comes to this country, works, pays taxes, and doesn't do anything stupid should have a right to be here. I'll personally help them if they come here. But I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's gotta be the right way.
My ancestors came through Ellis Island, and from what I've been told, some of them were turned away, and they had to go back to their country.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm Jewish, so I understand like persecution and discrimination and all that. But I just want to make sure that people, people have just social rights.
Exactly.
Social issues. That's important to me. Just, obviously, I'm not saying that. Go back to work, babe. No.
And it sucks too because I've lost a lot of good friends, like people that I went to high school with, just because they're like, oh,
Americans are dreamers too.
Anybody that comes here, works their ass off, and helps the labor out, it should be here.
Yeah, I feel that. They just can't take advantage of the system, and I agree with that 100%. But we just gotta protect animals. We gotta protect our environment. There's things that are important. I love you too, baby. Have a good day at work. Okay, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Fatal?
Fatal's good. Like my sister. My sister is a hardcore feminist.
Nice.
And when I have conversations of stuff like abortion, she completely shuts off from me because my views are different from her. I have a kid. I look at life a little bit. Why am I so low? Why am I? Yeah, well, I'm gonna be coming in the back end. And at the same time, it's not my body, and I respect that. But I don't respect people that just, like, when I was in high school, I knew of a few girls that literally would just, they got pregnant and they're like, oh yeah, I need an abortion. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What happened?
I just got blown the shit up. Everywhere I went, there was a person, so I tried to run a different direction. It was not working.
I'm totally not on board with just constant abortions. I mean, I understand people who've been raped.
Yeah, anything medically, like where it's gonna hurt the mother or the child, abort. Any case where it's a molestation thing or a rape thing or any kind of a sexual abuse, abort. But
I think it's hard though. I mean, it's so complicated. I work with a lot of people who've had abortions. It's hard. I mean, it's emotionally very, very difficult. I think some people are just very, very irresponsible, and that's what makes it hard because a lot of things can be prevented.
Yeah, it's like my sister, she had one, and that's why it's like I'm not allowed to say nothing on it.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't. But
yeah, I know it's hard. It's a hard situation to deal with, but my goal with people is just to help them and make things easier, help them get through that, because that's trauma. I mean,
oh hell yeah,
it's really, really difficult, especially if they get pregnant in a way that they were being responsible, they were doing everything right. It just happens.
Yep. Accidents do happen.
Life is complicated.
Oh yeah.
Politics.